everybody, and welcome to today's match. The goal scorer after 43 minutes is number 25, Gianfranco Zola. Gianfranco Zola. Gianfranco Zola. There will be 3 minutes added time. Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. The attendance for this match was 28,599. 24 minutes is number 32, Divisi. Substitution. Substitution in progress. There will be 3 minutes added time. Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Vieri. And it's Kukcu. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pirlo. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vitinha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's where it came from. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there.
He's having a pop! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And here's Vieri. And he's picked it up out wide. He's had it taken off him. So it is still 0-0.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Persib Bandung are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Pirlo. Now it's Vieri. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. A probing pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's a searching pass. Maldini. De Rossi. De Rossi does really well to win the ball there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Hazard. Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Tries to play it through. Pirlo. And it's Messi. And here's Shevchenko. And here's Messi. Maldini proves too strong, too smart. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the finish! Not a bad try by any means. That's gone for a throw-in. Chiellini. Mateus pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Messi. Edmilson. Now Timber. Messi. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Zola running with intent. Now, can they get him away?
There will be
Vieri
one
has it in a
time.
wide position. And here's Zola. Chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. He'll try to keep this alive. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough
Volunteers
moment.
for each block, please report to
Any
the
strong
staff room
opinions on the
immediately.
first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Persib Bandung are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Edmilson. And it's Timber. To Messi. Nice looking ball. Varane gets over and intercepts.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Zola. And here's Kökçü. Kökçü! And he's lifted it over.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Messi picked out brilliantly. Lovely bit of skill. De Rossi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Vieri. And that's a dangerous ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been flattened there.
This match was 29,900
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And this is Dembele. Good ball, good take. No way through. Timber spots it and intercepts. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Vieri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And Zola! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to clear it. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Chiellini. And it's Kukçu. Pirlo. And it's Kukçu. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Chance! And it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Persib Bandung have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Now it's Vieri, and he's worked it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. Sola! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Persib Bandung are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Casemiro. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution on the field.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 10,
Casemiro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele. Persib Bandung have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 6, Roberto Carlos.
And it's Modric. He's through here. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Neymar. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Seedorf. Looking to play him in. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vieri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Chance! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Casemiro. Maldini. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff running with the ball. And the shot! And he's stuck it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are...
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And here's Cruyff. Messi. Terrific effort! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Persib Bandung finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Shevchenko, and it's Neymar. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pelé. He shifted it to the flank. And this is Messi, and here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break,
Shot a goal! Shevchenko. Now it's Vieri. That's been slipped through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Neymar! It's hit the crossbar! Oh, what has happened here? Tries to get it clear. And here's Kokchu. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Caught offside that time. Pelé. Good ball, good take. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great challenge, time to perfection. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's a throw-in. And it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. And there's the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more. There they go, hunting again.
And here's Messi. That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Messi, who does have an assist to his name, looking to play him in. And this is Vieri. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Persib Bandung with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Shevchenko. Pirlo, neatly clipped into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shoots! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And the keeper beats it away. Japan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cruyff. Now what about a counter-attack? Hullet, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chiellini plays it long. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Pelé. Pelé.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shevchenko. Persib Bandung are looking to break at pace. Short changes him with that pass. He has found the way through. Looking for a runner. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Persib Bandung are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And that's the second half started.
Persib Bandung clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, that's a key interception. The Rossi picks it up from the goal kick. And he plays one through.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shevchenko with 2 goals already to his name. Pirlo. And that is a little undercooked. And Messi! He's delivered all right! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Japan leading now. Goes for a shot! Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And that has been slung wide. Kukçu. And it's Neymar. He is through here!
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with
17,
relative ease.
Neymar. Number 4.
Vieri has it out wide and in space. And he welcomes it in.
Coming on the field. Number 11.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. Roberto Carlos running with the ball. Roberto Carlos. Shot Mateos!
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. He leaps for it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Vieri really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Ah, such a clever touch. Persib Bandung perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Xavi. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. 75 minutes played. Salah. Can he get on the end of... And Shevchenko!
Persib Bandung really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Driving forward. Looking for the run. Lovely feet. Backward it goes. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Salah. Persib Bandung now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
The Rossi gets flagged offside.
Persib Bandung really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, just skips past his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
There will be 3 minutes.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Zola. And he was alert to it. And he's there to belt it away. Roberto Carlos. De Rossi caresses it through. Can he finish? It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Number 32, Divisi.
They'll have to settle for that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Shevchenko voted man of the match and... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Neymar. Messi. Now it's Vieri. Played out to the left flank. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's good play. And here's Mbappe. It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he welcomes it in. A lot of space ahead of him. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Gassss Bandung really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely there. Certainly not as... Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, we expected better and so did he. And this is Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Vieri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
That's a little off target. Pirlo. Pirlo. Oh, this is a terrific run. Can he finish? It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Gassss Bandung have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Gassss Bandung currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Look at the space here, and the shot! And there's a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. Azar! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Vieri. He shifted it to the flank. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cucurella. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Messi. De Rossi. Great vision. It's Vieri! And that's a good finish. And they're back in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 40 minutes is number 32, Vieri.
Persib Bandung have their lead. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tonali. Timber. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vieri. Ball's gone out of play. Edmilson. Neymar. And it's Azar. Nicely weighted ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Vieri. Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Azar. And that brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
I'm afraid to tell you that
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Persib Bandung are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
So right back into the action. And it's Cucurella. Neymar. That is ended up in no man's land. Pirlo running with intent. Guardiola. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cucurella. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. De Rossi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Vieri. That has been slung wide. The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Pirlo looking to play it into the box. Oh, great leap! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Messi. Now it's Vieri. Azar. Could move up a gear here. Tonali. It's a searching pass. De Rossi. Chiellini. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Azar. And it's Cucurella. And it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shot could be on. For De Rossi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar gets into a good position. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
199.
Timber tries to play it through. De Rossi cuts it out. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, a delicate chip through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Como can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, they can break here. Nice looking ball. That is a brilliant interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, this looks sharp. Chiellini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gets a good foot in there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Great chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for an...
Oh no, what has happened here? Chance, surely! And no mistake. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Number 16.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Back where it came from. Over to the right flank.
Number 20. David Villa.
Percy Bandung clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Number 9.
He's being urged to shoot.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Guardiola. Guardiola, rapid and full of intent. There they go, hunting in packs. Now it's Villa. Mateus. Can he get it through? Azar. Cucurella. And here's Shevchenko. That's a good ball. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. That's good running with the ball. And here's Shevchenko. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And here's Zola. Zola! And that's a sharp finish. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Persib Bandung have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a...
And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here. De Gea claims comfortably. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. David Villa. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And the through ball. There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And this is Zola. Van der Vaart. It's a throw-in. And it's De Rossi. And here's Zola. He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's found a way past. He is through here. And Zola! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Persib Bandung with the corner. They're first. Keeper has taken decisive action. Zola receives it in a wide position. Foot in. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Pelé! Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Vieri. Zola. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pullet. Pirlo, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game, it tries one from range! Superb from Pelé! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Spread out to the left, Roberto Carlos, and that is headed for the middle. Cleared away. And this is... tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pelé. Cannavaro has given away a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Edmilson. De Rossi. Pullet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van der Vaart charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Iniesta. Iniesta! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Pirlo considers his options, looking here to alter the direction of the game. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Neymar. And it's Vieira. And it's Neymar. Played out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Timber. Now Pirlo. Now it's Vieri. That has been slung wide. And it's half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 99.
So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That is a brilliant interception. De Rossi. Persib Bandung come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, right place, right time.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Gavi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. It's a good spell of possession, this. He'll try from distance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rui Costa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Zola, rapid and full of intent. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! And that's in. Back to within one. Interesting. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Just one in it now. Good effort from distance. It's anyone's ball now. De Rossi can see things others simply cannot. Persib Bandung are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking for options for movement. Vieira. Rui Costa. Now it's Platini. And Araujo. Those looking wide. And that's going wide left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. Gets his head on it! Timber clears it away. Rui Costa, he's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. Thuram cuts out the pass. Van der Vaart.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Persib Bandung are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Araujo. Rui Costa. Now it's Platini. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ambitious ball here. Roberto Carlos. Araujo gets over and intercepts. And it's Ronaldinho. 75 minutes played. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Vieri. Chance! And he thumps it clear. Here's a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Neymar. Good take, and is he in? And a chance! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Mohamed Salah was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
This their second corner of the game. Van der Sar claims comfortably.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a promising position. He's got away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Neymar. Zola. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Mohamed Salah. That's a good foray he's making. Goes for the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Messi. Last chance perhaps. Mohamed Salah is onto this. He's having a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Thuram. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Pretty robust
Well,
defending.
that's beautifully weighted. Oh, it's Ronaldinho! And And he hits the net! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's...
And the referee brings it to a close. Persib Bandung perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause.